Alright, let's get this show on the road. Give me 1 second. I'm just picking a new file to put these in. Alright, that should have saved. Let's get rid of this. I think this is on the Bob. Oops. Panel. Maybe it's not. Let me just turn this music down a bit. There we go. I can hear myself peak now. So let's see where this is. Aha. You're on now, are you? Okay. Let's get rid of this. Unless we have the boom boom here. That might make more sense. But then this could be like text. Where's my art glove gone? Let me just close this panel real quick. There we go. All right. Yeah, so I think this bit here, right here, will be some sort of text like the mob saying open up or something. Let's see what I got on the editing software. Alright. Why is my the vertical thing is not working? 1 second. Can I maybe turn it? Try to figure out how to turn it. Oh, I guess it'd be a more zoomed in version. So I'm just fixed in the YouTube side. Yeah. So that should kind of work. Yeah, I'm not too sure. I might have to figure out a new format for YouTube. Doesn't really work. Yeah, the vertical screen doesn't really work for YouTube, to be honest. Maybe that, I don't know. Yes, that's gonna have to do for the moment until I can figure something out for YouTube. Anyway, if you want to see the other, if you want to see it in full screen, go to Kick and I'm streaming there. Yeah, I'm not too sure why it doesn't let me switch the camera around. It's really weird. Let me see if I can. Oh wait, I think I might have. I might be able to fix it. 1 second. Okay, I fixed it. So just flip your screen. There you go. Now I've got a vertical slice for YouTube. So I've never done this dual streaming in my entire life. So sorry if you're just tuning in. There we go. That should all be set up now. Gucci gang. Right, let's get this sorted out. So we want some sort of dialogue. Let's see what we can get. Okay. I think I'm gonna have a bunch of different dialogue here. Have to lower the size. Let's try and fit these words in. Should go to okay, let's see. Where's my project file gone? Oh. Oh, damn it. think I'm gonna edit this a little bit. I'm not really keen on these parts. I'm not really keen on that, to be honest. Is that on my screen? There's no way that's on my screen. Can you guys see that? What the fuck is this? I don't know if you guys can see this. It might actually be on my screen. No, it's not. Maybe that's an artifact glitch. We'll sort it out later on. Alright, so let's get the stabilizer out. Oh. So I think I'm gonna have like a bunch of these like words. Just, you know, it's like the calm before the storm. So let's get some more going. Let's see here. Let's see if we can get tattoos. That might be a good one. Come out, stop hiding. Let's go here. Change that to this one. Or was it this one? It was this one. Okay. open up. You know, you're in there, stop, come out, stop hiding. So this is gonna escalate to like this, right? So some of these are gonna be on here. But these are gonna be these ones dialogue here are gonna be more radicalized, right? Kind of like, you know, insulting and escalating. While these ones are more, you know, passive, aggressive, I guess, passive aggressive. So I quite like this one. So let's see what else we got. Maybe we have one. There's always one guy that is super aggressive, right? In these riots and stuff. Let's have this one here. Drag him out with a exclamation mark. I think I might leave it to like 3. Just have 3. Let's extend this one. Might even do something fancy like this. And then let's see what this looks like. I mean, I would need to get the D. Yeah, I need to do that. Maybe. We can maybe. Kind of like this overlapping feeling. I do this a lot in my story making. I just overlap and crowd each other. And then I just get my brush and delete the excess that I don't really want. And then, boop. That one needs to be on top, I think. Right, this one? One of these need to be on top. Oh, I know what's going on. Which one is... So this one needs to be converted into a alpha state. Yeah. I think that kind of gives it more flowiness and, you know, overlapping culture type words where they're all saying it at once rather than, you know, and I think what I do to make it a little bit more violent in terms of the look of it is I think I will add an effect. Something like this, maybe. Oops, dump it here. got here? What's this like? Let me dump a few here and see what they look like. We will try this one. Can't grab it for some reason. What else we got? This is better. It's more. It's more. Visualized. So let me shut that in. I'm not so sure if this is gonna work. Oh, of course it is. It is white. We need to make that black. FX. Maybe something like this. That's a cool texture. Here we go. Here's what I'm looking for. Now we can't see it because it's black and the screen is black, so we have to put something like this on it, and it should pop alive. I think it's one of those things where oh. It is doing something weird. There we go. Didn't attach it, so let's look at something like this maybe. We can lower the opacity so it won't look too violent on the screen. And I'll fix my screen in a minute. Did I copy that? That's strange. There we go. A box inside a box. So I'll have to sort this one out in a minute. Image 2. Alright, that seems better. And what I might do is, because I want to have the boxes clean, So I'm just going to delete everything inside the box, and that one can go as well because it's standing alone. Whoops, lost my hand there. There we go. And one here. Let's put a box around you. That should be 17. Would help to actually have the pen rather than the rubber. That is not what I wanted. 17. Let's sort this one out a bit. There you go, perfect. Right, let's get some of these scripts together. So these can be merged. I think just put them up a little bit more. There we go. Does that change the... Oh yeah, I just keep it this one. I just keep it like this one. Yeah, that'll be good. And I think we are going to maybe just have something here. I feel like we will go for another one of these. It could say something like, he's too strong, or something stupid like that. Or just simply run. Just run. I guess I don't need to... Don't really need to do this. Because you can see them running away. Oops. Where did my thing go? Whoa, why are you doing that? I know why. Because the image is pretty small, I think it's okay to have that. Initially, I wanted to have this kind of size for this one here, but I wanted this panel to be, rather than my 6 panels per page, to have 8 for this one. So yeah, just a simple run I think will be fine. And I have up it because we don't want to ruin the ruin the picture. Okay, that's looking good. I think these are pretty banger. What are you? What the fuck are you? I have no idea what you are. And you're gone now. So you got run, then those ones, then you got boom boom boom. So we can put these together as a text. Now when we select that, they should all move like this, which is great. Okay, wait, I did run go. Aha, so that one was it. Aha, okay, they were all together. Okay, so yeah, that's good. Okay, now we're gonna do, I don't think we need to have any dialogue here or in here because it's self-explanatory, but this one, I'm gonna have some fun with this one. Alright, let's make some drama. I want them to all be kind of violent, kind of like this spikiness, right? So let's go here and let's try to find something similar to this. Ooh, this one's cool. There's this one too. That is not bad. I quite like that. I'll probably delete the white bits. Okay, I think I'm gonna go for this one first. And let me just look at the picture real quick to kind of get a feel of like who's saying who. So this woman here will probably won't be saying much. I mean, this guy looks like he is one of the big antagonists. There's even soldiers here. I mean, his mouth is closed, so he ain't saying nothing. There's a guy in the background that's got his hand right up with a pitchfork. He looks like he's shouting some profanity. So I think we are just going to quickly mark these people. So So I think I want this one. I think this one, because he's leading the cult. Oh, bro, can we just zoom in here? What the fuck, bruh? What is that helmet? Bruh. I think dude did a little bit of time traveling. Okay, and I think we're gonna have maybe this guy. It would be nice to have like someone that's a bit lower here shouting. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna have her shout as well, and maybe her to fill in the gaps between these cemetery lines, right? So something around here. So yeah, that'd be enough. I don't want too much, don't want to ruin the picture. So we got a diagonal one there. Diagonal? Yeah, I guess diagonal. So I think that's gonna be like the leader one. Let me just have a quick look. Yeah, so this one's gonna be the guy that's leading. And I guess he is going to be more like the kind of guy that says you can't hide forever. You know, or something like that. So let me just grab this real quick. And we want... break it down. He's in there. Open it up, or we will. Ooh, that's a nice. That could be nice. Did I have you can't hide forever? Drag him out. Open up, we know you're in there. Come out, stop hiding. Drag him out. And then, so, okay, this one. Yeah, I feel like this one will kind of be the escalating voice. Apply. Let's go to my recent. Open it up, or we will. Kind of like a threatening voice, right? Like that is a bit better. Trying to make use of the canvas. Just do this. I mean, I don't really need to do that, to be honest. Let me just shrink it down a bit. That's not too bad. I mean, I think... Let's try it this way. This is actually better. Okay. But I want to get the exclamation mark in there. That's almost perfect. That will have to do, I think. Oh no, I lost my file. Alright. Drag him out. Oops. So these are obviously going to have to be smaller. And I'm going to edit the crap out of that little white black thing here. Yeah. This is not going to work, right? No, I don't think it would. Might have to switch that around. It's doing that weird thing. There's a lovely bug in for more right now where you can't twist and turn the canvas until you've actually planted it down. Maybe I could have it like, yep, I don't know. Just faded background maybe. What I could do, let me get rid of this real quick. What I could do is have faded speech bubble, so it's not really annihilating the artwork so much. And then I will just dub this. Wait, before I dub it, you need to dub it like this. And then put that back down to 50. And then get my paintbrush. And then we would just get rid of this. Calms it down a little bit, but why is that not coming off? Oh. Let's see what that looks like. Ah. I'm not too sure about this. Yeah, I think maybe you might have to change that. Let's do another one that is less. Let's do this one. This one ain't gonna work. Okay, I think we're just gonna stick with the originals. I have no idea what this is. Let's use more of these, I think. Oh, that's the wrong copy paste. That is my hard drive that I'm copying. Okay. Let's lower the... That is good. I think sticking it to like this kind of way is better. It's good to like experiment with this stuff. Let's manipulate this a bit. Come on. There we go. Lovely. I'm going to save that there. Yeah, I think we will definitely have this instead. Yeah, I'm not really happy with this one. Ooh, that's a bad image. What's going on with that then? There's something in the editor as well. Aha. There we go. Save. All right. I really do hate these little tiny bits and bobs they got attached to these. Really, really annoying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This will be pound 6. And look at all these annoying things. Be gone, line work. There we go. Alright. Let's make this a bit smaller. Doesn't really need to be, but you know, I do want to have it near the head. And if we just do this, we can see who are the culprits of this foul language. Yes. Okay, that's so much better. No, but on the other thing. Right, let's do another one. And I think this one, I think we need to maybe do this woman here. I want her to be like empathy with anger. Because, you know, women are always more emotional, so their words will be more kind of dramatic, whereas men are more violent, direct. Ooh. Okay, this is a good one, I think. Let's just see what else we got. Oh, mate, there's so many good ones here. Holy shit. Okay. Alright. I feel like that's this one's more of a man's voice. Holy shit. Okay. There's some, my brain is getting fired up. Okay. I think we will do 1 second. My child. Oh my god, this is, yeah. Okay, there was this one I had, which I didn't think will work, which is this one. And I think if we have this text, let me just yoink. I don't know if this is going to make much sense. Let's just open this up a bit more. But we'll try and make it as make much sense as possible. Oh, wrong one. Just go down a bit. And then this one. Be gone, full stop. Alright. Might not match. So I buried my child, you're still breathing, he isn't. Yeah. I think we have that. That's something that a woman would say for sure. I think for this one we're gonna do, I think we have to do a fade because it's over too much artwork. Duplicate layer. Okay. 1 second. One of these is not right. Right, so one of them is going to be faded, so this one is the top, so it's probably going to be this one. No, that ain't gonna right. It should be this one, because that one takes priority. Am I doing it wrong again? There we go. I'll be careful not to. Let me get zoomed in and a smaller brush. So I don't want to go over the white, because if I go over the white, it has a weird effect. It's okay to have it a little bit. Oh, I'm getting hungry. I might have to order some food. I might order myself a Subway. That should do the trick. Oh, I went over it. So you see here, if I do that, then it doesn't really make much sense. I could technically make a new layer and then, but whatever. You know, this is fine. It gets messy if you do too much shenanigans. We don't really want messy. We want as clean as we can get it. It's important that when a comic book is being read, that the image tells a story and the text tells a story. And panels like this one are very hard to portray because they always have a lot going on. This panel has 30 people. I believe that was what I asked in the generation. There we go. Almost done here. And yeah, it's So the picture's got to portray what's going on as well as the text. And if they are conflicting, then there's really no point in having text. Oops, see, I went over the line there. There's really no point having text in some of them, like this one. You don't need text. You can see that he's drunk as fuck. Right? He's on the floor, he's collapsed, he's got sick here, and he's got alcohol there, right? So you don't need to, I mean, and then he wakes up and it disappears. But we're going to fix that, don't worry. I mean, technically it doesn't really matter, to be honest. Yeah. But we can fix that. We're always going to be ahead of the release. So when I upload it to Webtoons, we'll always be ahead, or even Ko-Fi. So we're probably gonna, I'm probably gonna tweak a few things here and there, and yeah, you can edit stuff whilst you in Webtoons as well, I've heard. So that'd be nice. Do a little bit of refinement. All right. It took a little bit longer to do that, but we got there in the end. And what we could, I guess I really do like to have, hold on, I'm just going to test something. I had a big brain idea. I got a massive idea. So I think what I'm gonna do, yes, that's why I did this one, I believe. I don't know if this is gonna work. None of it's working. I'm not too sure about what's going on here. It should technically pinch this and delete it. Oh, there we go. Now it's working. So I was thinking about doing this. I just have to see what this kind of looks like. See, now it's like, it's harder to read now, isn't it? What if I did this? No, it doesn't have the impact that we want it to. I think this is fine. It retrains more, right? But I try not to cover too much of the picture. I think this is better. So let's have a look. Who else do we have? So there's a woman there. She mostly looks like Like she's looking up to see if the doors are locked or something. I feel like this guy is gonna become a meme. You know, like where's Waldo? You know, you know, or if you're English, where's Wally? Yeah, it's always one, right? Anyway, let's have a look. See what else we got. So we got. Do you even stand what you've done? Our lives are ruined. He was all I had. Oh, I might change that one. I kind of want to change that now. He was all I had. Oops, wrong brush. Yeah, I might have to go through. Hold on. I think I can do something here. I can do something here. Voila, the power of editing. This makes more sense. Copy. Can you listen to what I'm saying? Oh, please don't tell me it crashed. What is this? Why do I have this weird panel up here? 1 second. What the hell are you? I have no idea what this is. I'm gonna find you and we're gonna delete you. I think that's an artifact glitch. Nice. Okay. Quality. Yes, it is. Stay on top. Yeah, well, I will close the thing down and I will reopen it. As soon in a minute. Let me just save this. And reopen it up. Sometimes this happens, get weird artifact glitches. Okay. Alright. So let's go here. We are just going to grab, we're going to delete everything apart from that text. It'd be safer to just do this, to be honest. Huh. Okay, I've got to put it in the box. There we go. Now we can delete it. Now we can paste it. Okay, you're misbehaving like crazy. What the hell? Alright, big rubber time. There we go. This is what you get when you misbehave. And you get the big rubber. Let's make sure all that is gone. There we go. Now, you're going to go inside the box. Once I turn the alpha, you enter an alpha. There we go. Boink. Boink. In the box. What's in the box? You're in the box. Alrighty. So, that can merge with that one. Beautiful. Lovely. So this next one, this woman here. I buried my child. He was all I had. That makes more sense. I am picking words right now. Give me 1 second. I think after this panel, I'm gonna order some lunch. Open up. She is like, she is kind of not speaking in my mind. You know what? This guy is very much saying something. This guy here. That's the wrong panel to do that on. Yeah, this guy. Yeah, this guy here is very much speaking. And he's good too because, you know, it's up the top here, right? So, so what's his kind of emotion? I feel like he's just. Yeah, I think he's just gonna. This guy is just gonna be like, "You bastard" or something. You know, he's a man, right? Man words. We're gonna be using some man words here. All right. Let's see. I think I might think of this one. You bastard! You bastards! You absolute bastards! Goddamn criminal. His taxes. They're so goddamn big. Can't even afford to eat hot rice pudding. I'm sorry. You bastards. No. Yeah. That should do the trick. That should do the trick. Can't even afford to eat my rice pudding. Yeesh. Alright. Again, deleting these horrible little swiggly bits. Yeah, go away. Disgusting. Absolute disgusting. Get this line work out of here. Alright. See, this is better because you don't need to do much, right? It's like you don't need to worry about cover and stuff because the foreground, the background is low detail, whilst the foreground is more detail. So something like this requires a transparent edges. I feel like, in my mind at least. You bastards. I'm just gonna have some goddamn simple. Whoa! I didn't mean to do that, man. What the fuck? What do you mean Control Z doesn't? Wait. Oh, it does. Thank you for telling me that there's an update for the billionth time. We have another artifact glitch on the screen. What the heck? Okay. It's so annoying. And it's gone. What a menace. Completely just gone. That is weird. How can I have that when it's not on the screen? Quite happy with all these, but I do want to keep them separate for just the time being. Oh, I see what's going on. When I drag it across the window, it's glitching, making artifacts. Right. In that case, let's do this. All right. Oh my word, it's still doing it. Like it's saying it's there, but it's not there. Okay, let's just merge some of this shit. Maybe that is... And now my merge layer is not working. Absolutely carnage. Absolute carnage. That like nothing is working now. Holy moly. Nothing, bro. That is so annoying. 1 second. It is really annoying. Let's also do this. Might help a little bit. And I really do want to have double screen for you guys. But I don't know if it's going to work. Because it just keeps on creating these artifacts. Alright, let's try again, shall we? Alright, let's try this again. It won't let me open it up. Maybe there's a layer limit. And my merge layer is not freaking working. So I have to do it manually. This is so frustrating. Okay, now let's try to bring it in. Now there's something definitely wrong here. Okay, we have to manually inject it in. Fine. Annoying. There we go. That's absolutely fine. Delete these. I didn't really want to open it as a new thing, but there we go. Obey my command. Oh, what the fuck is going on there? So there's so much weird shit going on right now. Oh, what the fuck? Why have I got my background here? Oh, because I caught it. It's classed as a background. For fuck's sakes. That's probably why it's not saving properly, because I'm doing some weird shenanigans that I can't really understand. Bigger brush, bigger brush, bigger brush. And now it's gone. What the fuck? Yada 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 yada. Opens up. Let me just redo this one in the editing software. I got a feeling it's part of the, but I was using this before. It's PNG. It's really, really weird. I'm gonna dub my screen. This might do some weird shit. Okay, I'm gonna do it like this, okay? And I'm gonna shut. This is so annoying, mate. 1 second. I am trying to find some. I'm gonna order food, guys, and see if I can fix this problem. Okay, so be right back. Ordering food, okay, and then I will see what's up, because this is weird. I can't copy paste stuff anymore, and it probably will work if I reset my PC, but I don't really want to reset the stream. Have to enter a fucking code just to order food. Oh, my phone's dead now. But typical, man. Typical. Right, while that's doing that, let's see what the problem is. So, Can't Creator is running in an admin mode, and your File Explorer isn't. Windows, drag drop. Close Creator by click icon, make sure Run as Administrator is not clicked. Reopen only, this is the most common case. No, they literally said PC restart. Might have to do that. It's PNG, so that's not the problem. Oh, wait, let's try this. Let me just try this real quick. So there's nothing on here. So what we do is, whoops, you just want to convert that. I've always hated this kind of BS. Like, even this shouldn't be this. Like, this should be. I've clicked something in the options. Yeah, so this is like the paint layer, and even though I should be able to paint a layer on top of this, yeah, see that I can do that now, right? But it shouldn't be like that to start with. Alright, let me see if I can do that. So now it's copying it as the background. I wonder if I can cheat this system. And it won't let me, and my hotkeys are not working either. I think it's my tablet. Yeah, so that's... Yeah, I think... One second, I need to get this sorted out. Why is my phone dead? Like, it's just completely giga dead. Power. Oh, I think I'm gonna have to restart the stream, guys. That sucks. Hello, my friend. I have a question. Your stream on Kick, but the chat is only open to subscribers and people can't subscribe, so it seems like the chat is closed. Really? Oh, that's really interesting. Let me see if I can fix that real quick. See, I'm very kind of new to Kick, and I can't really. I got it. There you go, guys. I am so sorry. You should be able to chat in the Kick channel now. And there you go. I've turned off emotes only, subscriber only, so you guys should be able to talk there now. There you go. Sorry about that. I might change the stream info to like digital art. There we go. Did that not change? No, that should have fixed everything. Alright, let me just sort this out. Let me switch screens real quick to the artwork so you guys have something to look at. There was something wrong with my freaking phone as well. Like my phone is not. It's not working either. It's one of those days, guys. It's one of those days where nothing works. That's the adapter. Alright, let's see if we can get this sorted out. What's going on? My phone is on perma charge screen. Let me see. Be right back, nurse. Alright, we got our phone working. That's one problem down. And Kick should be able to talk now. So that's two problems. Now we just need to order our food before we starve to death. And the comic book never gets released. Alright. As soon as I get this text in. There she is. I have like 1,000 texts now. Alright. That is done. And now that is on the way. Okay. Okay. So that's that solved. Now let's see if we can figure out why we can't do something here. One second. I have a suspicion that I've never seen this. I've never seen this pop up before. If I know what this is, I can fix it all. This little box here. Got an idea. Print screen should lock the screen. There we go. Now let's put that into GPT and see if it can help me. Control. Alright, so let's save this first. Wait for the save button and done. Control Alt Shift Windows. That opened up a browser. Let's try that again. No, that just opened up browser. Well, actually, let's see if that did anything. No, it's still there. Maybe it said about pen. Oh, I know what's going on now. I think we found a culprit. I hate it when all this, the UI goes mental like this. Press one button. It's registering it, but it's not. 1 second. That's it, that's the one. Windows is blocking a drop action since the shared appearance on top. The top of share moves, that's what's happening. So Windows thinks you are dragging a file into File Explorer, which switches into share mode. Creator is not being recognized as a valid target, so you get the symptoms. This usually means most likely cause of Creator is running in administrator. Alright. Let's try this again. Also had multiple creators up. That could have fucked it up too. Alright. Let's run it. Let's run creator normally and see if this does anything. There is that fucking share thing at the top here. It's really annoying, that panel. Right, open up the panel. Some technical difficulties. Oh my god, it's working now. It's working now. We got it working, guys. Okay, so apparently, if you run Creator in administrator mode, it doesn't recognize the pathway folder from your copy print or copy drag into your Creator. How dumb is that, bro? Okay, that's okay. Just like half an hour of my workflow trying to figure that shit out. Yeesh. Alright, alright. Alright. Okay, we're back at it. So where are we doing? We were dragging this. So I think this guy is gonna be like, you know, kill him. Just you know, upset guy. You know how it is. Alright, we're back. We are back. Okay, now I'm thinking we should maybe do... We should probably do... She just looks like she's looking. She looks like he's saying something, so do the others. She looks like she's just launched a word. Like, and I'm thinking another insult, but what that insult could be... Oh, yes, yes, yes. Let us have this. Let's have a Karen kind of remark, yeah? It wouldn't be a proper drama without having at least one of these in the universe. You're a disgrace! You're disgusting! As much as I despise Karens, you gotta admit, they are pretty damn good content. Can you get it right, maybe? Thank you. You're a disgrace. About that. That should be the one, yeah? Need a little bit up there. Voila. Alright. Nothing too dramatic there. Just a small... There we go. Now you've got an angry mob, right? So I think I'm quite happy with most of these panels. We don't need that no more. So we've got Mr. Bob chest just being ripped out. We've got his loyal friends running away because Sovereign is too strong, even in his drunk weakened Oni form. And then you got Sovereign on the floor being sick, probably even soiling himself there. And then you've got the text, you know, open up, we know you're in there, come out, stop hiding, drag him out, which basically is like the mob. You got knocking, banging on the keep doors, which lead to a picture of the angry mob. Open up or we will, you bastard, kill him. I buried my child, he was all I had. You're a disgrace. And all this comes from because Sovereign, the king, basically abandoned the army. At least it looks like that way. And everyone thinks that he cowered away and let the undead ransack the castle and kill all the soldiers, all the villagers and that. And he's just getting drunk and living it up. So there's another panel I guess I could show you guys if you want a bit more context on this panel. Give me 1 second to open it up. So this is 6, so we need number 5. So this is like the other panel. I haven't put the text in here right now, but he's just trying to get a drink, gets picked on, tries not to break, gets breaks, and puts his hand through the guy's chest, rips his heart out. And at this stage, he is kind of like, the hero is kind of like broken, completely broken and traumatized himself, because he lost his girlfriend. She died. Elena died. His brother Red Eye died after trying to fight countless battles to, you know, save him, because he was corrupted by an evil spirit. And Astra is nowhere to be seen. His father died. His castle, you know, got ransacked. So he's completely kind of fucked in the head right now. Rips this guy's chest out, basically saying your heart is evil. Then giving him a speech like you should get some help. But then he realized he just ripped his heart out. So that's kind of like the lead up to that. But yeah, you'll see all these on Webtoons when I'm done. That's my food. Be right back. Alright, I finally got my food. So yeah, that's basically the panel. There's a few other panels, you'll see it all. I'll just give this guy a good review. Dude must have gunned it down the road. I mean, it's pretty late, but man, he got there quick. Right. Right, I'm back. So the next two scenes are probably going to be them bashing open the doors. And I want to have a scene where they are basically just surrounding him and they are taking turns just beating the crap out of him. And this guy could probably take on all of them at once if he wanted to at his weakened state. But I feel like in his mindset, he knows that he's fucked up in all of the things that he recently done. And he is just going to let the mob beat the shit out of him. So the next page is probably just going to be several images of him just taking punches to the face. And then I'm going to make it escalate. So instead of just, you know, fisticuffs, you know, hands on hands, it's going to be more like they're going to start using weapons like their spears and swords. And that's when Astra comes in with her evil kind of like glare and then breaks up the mob. I might even have Atmos appear, which is a dragon. I'll show you him. Ooh, I guess it's under Astra because it is technically her dragon. So this is sorry, not Atmos, Amuto. So this is Amuto. So Amuto and Astra are like working together to turn, or Amuto is working with Astra to help her understand the Oni spirits so she can be an artifact crafter. So I might even have a Muto appear in like the next scene, which would be insane. Amuto is a primordial dragon, so he's like an angel, like an archangel. My angels in my universe are basically, they're shapeshifters, but their original form is like a dragon. But this is how they kind of make themselves look. I'm gonna eat some food now. You guys can admire this artwork. If you have any questions, just let me know about the comic book or anything like that. I think what I'm gonna do for the next stream, I'll probably make a quick video of so when I'm like eating or doing something, I just have the chapters flick by. Essentially, this comic book is going to be uploaded to Webtoons, so it's going to be completely free. I will be charging for the physical version because that's going to cost money to print, right? But hopefully it doesn't cost too much and I can get the cost down so you guys can enjoy it. If you are a collector of comic stuff. when I asked for double cheese, I didn't mean to literally put the rest of your cheese on because you have to chuck it away. Holy shit, they put so much cheese in this. I mean the Subway, by the way, guys. It is very nice. Bit on the cold side, but that's right. Might shove it in the microwave. Save this. All right. Do you think we should have the next scene as maybe this guy here kicking down the door? Also, what the fuck is that? What is that? That looks like a royal fuck up. That's what that looks like. I'm not sure what this is. Where did I put my... Oh. Sometimes the AI does some weird stuff and adds this weird texture stuff. I think what I'm gonna do is, as I go through the panels, because I want to like put all the words. Whoops. So this should be episode panel 6. Yeah, as I go through it, I probably will edit a bit more, but I do want to get the first couple episodes on Webtoon as soon as possible. And that way it's at least out there, right? That makes a bit more sense now, doesn't it? It's just fixing these little errors every now and then. I mean, you ain't gonna notice it, right? Too much. Like, you don't even notice that. There's probably loads of them, but at the end of the day, you can't worry about it too much. We've even got like a time traveler here, and I'm honestly just gonna leave him in there because it's kind of like a meme, right? Yeah. But yeah, I think create some boxes. Let's create some boxes while we're here and while I'm eating. originally I wanted manga panels, but there were a lot of problems when it came to the panels, the layers. So it had like multiple layers inside folders, and it got like layer confusing for me. Excuse me. And I'm pretty good with layers. Yeah, working stuff out in layers. And it was confusing the living crap out of me, so I just gave up. No, that's the wrong one. I just gave up with that template, but I think there's maybe something on YouTube that I can not YouTube, but you know, Google, that I can probably download some PDFs files that'll give me more accurate templates. But for now, this will be the setup, and I can always edit it later on. It's not really a problem. One second, I'm just trying to log in with this Is anyone on Kick that are people still able to type in on my Kick channel? And I had some problems with it just a second ago. I did see if I can... No, apparently you guys can't, right? See, I've enabled it my side, but I think it is my Streamlabs that are not allowing you to comment. trying to fix it. Just trying to fix this. YouTube is fine. Let me try something. I shouldn't need to add my card details to Kick just for you guys to comment. I've got enable comments on, but at least Streamlabs is saying that you guys can't comment. See, I don't think it will work if I try to test it because I override that system, right? So yeah, it's really annoying. Identity, no. Chat appearance, quick emotion. Mute users, no. Pop out chat. That's not that. Okay, we're going to use GPT again. We are gonna fix this because this is very irritating, not having people type. So I've had the most amount of cursed things go on in Kick. Like, user friendly, I would say that Kick is not very friendly. Not compared to like Twitch. But I don't like Twitch. Like, I rather stream on YouTube than Twitch. Shows read, but comments means. Alright, I've got a solution. Let me see if this works. I don't know if this is going to allow me for it to work. I might have to stop the stream and boot it back up. Okay, so this may cause a temporary break in the system, so it might disconnect you guys, so you might have to F5 in a minute. So, settings, stream. I think I have to stop the stream just in order to fix it. One second, guys. Hopefully this is gonna come up on the wrong screen. That's okay. Alright guys, I'm going to stop the stream and I'll be back straight away to see if this has fixed the problem.